Hello, my dear friends. I hope you all are doing fine. I'm here again with a very beautiful story named The Clever Servant, written by Gopal Das Nagar. There was a rich merchant. He had a servant named Ramu. He was the merchant's confidant and the favorite. Any important task, the merchant would always trust it to his Ramu. The merchant had an accountant as well working for him. He was very jealous of Ramu because Ramu did his work very intelligently and efficiently. The merchant was always full of praise for Ramu for his cleverness. The accountant was ever looking for a chance to run down Ramu and to prove that Ramu was an idiot. One day, the accountant got an idea. He spread a banana leaf on a plate, put four laddus on it, and covered them with another leaf. He took the plate to the merchant. The accountant, carrying a plate, surprised the trader. He asked, "Accountant, what have you brought? Some offering from temple?" The accountant put on a puzzled face and said, "Sir, it is a problem. Big problem." The merchant asked, "Problem? What problem?" "My daughter-in-law is out to test my brain." The merchant laughed. "Daughter-in-law?" "Yes, sir. That means your daughter-in-law is more intelligent than you are." The accountant said nothing. He had accepted the fact. The merchant inquired, "Well, how is your daughter-in-law going to test your accountant?" She had put four laddus on this plate. The accountant pointed to the plate he was holding in his right hand. "I can see that. Four laddus on banana leaf. Very clever way of saving the plate from the grease. She made the laddus herself?" "Yes, sir. She's always trying some new recipe. Sometimes she even tries tea of neem leaves." "Tea of neem leaves?" The merchant could not believe it. "Believe me, sir," the accountant further revealed, "you will be more surprised to hear more about her. When she prepared the tea of neem leaves, we thought that she had some screw loose in her head. But when we tasted the tea, it was so tasty that we asked for more." "Amazing. Maybe she has a magic touch in her hands." "You're lucky to have such talented woman in your house. She surely will change the fortunes of your family." "How different, how clever," the merchant marveled. "Yes, sir, and her intelligence is remarkable," the accountant boasted. All right. Now let me taste her laddus and see what magic she has worked on them." "Sir, these laddus are not for eating." "Then what are they for? For testing?" "How can I test without tasting?" "No, no, sir. Laddus are not on test." Then the merchant was puzzled. "The laddus are actually on test. These laddus test the intelligence of other," the accountant informed. "She wants to test my intelligence?" the merchant said a little angrily. "No, sir," the accountant explained. "She is out to test my intelligence." I see the merchant tried to guess. "I think these laddus should be very tasty and you are to tell what things she has used in them." "Why?" "No, sir." "Then what is the trick?" The accountant said, "Out of these four laddus, two are made with pure ghee and gur, and the other two are with oil and sugar." So the merchant asked, "What is the challenge?" The accountant replied, "Two laddus are made with gur and ghee, and other with sugar. Two are of pure ghee and two are of oil, and out of them one is bitter. You're not supposed to taste, smell, or touch. Just by looking, one has to tell which one is which." "That is very tricky," the merchant remarked. "Just by looking at them, how can you tell?" Meanwhile, the merchant's wife also happened to walk in. The merchant invited her also to try to solve the accountant's puzzle. She was baffled but not interested in troubling her mind over a silly puzzle. The accountant got a chance. He suggested, Sir, you always tell me that Ramu is very intelligent. Maybe we can find out now how clever he is. To me, he looks stupid. Ramu was summoned there. The laddu puzzle was explained to him and asked to solve it. Ramu looked at the laddus and laughed. I know it is easy, Ramu remarked. Tell us, the wife of the merchant said. Ramu pointed to the laddus and announced, those two are of oil and these two are of ghee, and that one is bitter. The daughter in law of the accountant was also requested to come there. She confirmed that Ramu was correct. The merchant was surprised. He questioned, Ramu, how did you find out just by looking? By using brains, Ramu proudly said. Explain. The laddus made of gur are slightly brownish. The ones made with sugar are bright. Out of them, two are of ghee and two of oil. Laddus made of ghee attracts fly, whereas the oil ones don't. Out of them, on one a fly was sitting again and again. It ignored the other one, which obviously is bitter, because it was giving off bitter smell. The merchant was very pleased. He said, well done, my boy, well done. The accountant has a long face, and now he is all day ruined.